Well, government grants aren't really that difficult to find or even apply to if you have a general understanding of what our economy is all about. Now, in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you seven websites, okay, that you could contact. And as long as you have a phone, man, you'll get them easier than ever. Easier than Google. You have to realize you got to stay on Google, okay? So these 7 websites and a phone is all you need to get all the grants you need, because this year, listen to this year in 2025, the government is going to give out, okay, $4,742 $4.8 trillion. That's an average of $18,767 per every adult and $57,000 for family. That's how much money just in 1 year alone. Okay. Now, before I get into the 7 websites, here's a general understanding of where this money is and how it comes about. It really comes from because our economy keeps growing. Okay, so this is what's happened since 1980 to there. It went from $5 trillion to $25 trillion. So we're growing every year, okay? But in growing every year, what's happening to us is everybody's not getting their piece. That's why you are all in, everybody's can't pay the bills. They're getting less and less money, even though the economy is growing. Because here's this, see this line up here? This is for 90% of the people in America. Their income represented 70% of all America. And the top 10% represented 30% of America. Now this is in 1979, 80. And if you go over here to 2023, see how 90% of the people got their income going down. The top 10% had their income going up. So that's why the average person in this country can't afford the prices or anything to go. And actually, we're so bad off at that we have more poor people in the United States than any other developed country. This is the bigger countries, the richer countries, not the little, poor countries, but there's about 35 of them. And we're number 1 in poverty. We have our biggest poverty rate today, 17 point something percent. And sort of like people like Canada only have about 10%. So we're almost double Canada. We're even bigger than Mexico. And that surprised the hell out of me. So you have a right to be complaining about money and where to get it. Now, okay, so where do you get the money? Where do you get the help? Where do you get that $4 trillion? Say $4.8 trillion. You want to know about that because that helps you when you're in a country where the wages are going down for 90% of the people. Okay, so here's what the country is made up of in the economy. So this is the economy. We have the yellow part of the economy. Okay, now that is capitalism. So this is where you have to pay for everything. And that represents 60% of everything in our economy is pay. You have to pay for it. You want help, you want money, whatever. You have to pay. That's capitalism. And that's Google. Okay, that's why you just got to stay away from Google. But, we have 40% of the country that gives money. See this? It's almost as big as this. Yeah, 40%, 60%. Giving you money. That's where this $4.8 trillion comes from, is that represents that much of our economy. So that's government money and nonprofit money, okay? So how do you get that? Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what it's about. Where do you find the government offices and the nonprofit offices? Well, you don't find them in Google. They're there if you know the name of the office. But if you put in, I need rent, I need to fix my car, or I need a house, or I want to start a business, all those things, you're not going to get the free part of the economy. You're going to get the money part of the economy. That's the money that the economy that wants to get money from you, not give money to you. How do you go to the give money to you economy? Again, that 40%. Here's how to, and there's 7 websites that you could start using today. and get it. Now, what you want to do, though, when you find these websites is you call them. That's what it's all about. Call to tell them you need help, and they help you. Okay, the first one here is 211.org, and there's a sister website that I like better than 211. It's called findhelp.org. You could go there, and both of them put in your zip code, and then find that giving economy, the community economy, where people help people. They don't charge people. Say, if you have a house on fire, your neighbor comes up to help you. The neighbor doesn't ask you for your credit card first. They just help you with your fire, right? And that's what the community is. And that represents 70% of America is that community. 40%, I'm sorry, help you. Now, here's the community like where I live in my zip code. I put in my zip code and I find 3,506 nonprofit organizations and government offices that are there to help me with problems, okay? And you call them. Here, there's a whole group on food, a whole group on housing, a whole group on goods. You need furniture, goods, that kind of thing. Transit, transportation, healthcare, all kinds of healthcare. Money, you put in money here. If you put in money on where I live, there's 659 organizations that give out free money to pay your bills. Help with utilities, help with the internet, pay for books, pay for student money, help to pay for gas, all these things. 659 organizations. So it goes on. There's care, how to care for people, get help caring for people. Maybe you know somebody needs care or you want to care for people. Work, money to pay for work expenses, skills and training. Look at skills and training. If you look at skills and training, you'll have, 348 people that will train you for free for a high-paying job. See, that's the kind of, even free legal help. So that's it, okay? So that's one of the programs. Okay, here, you will need medications, you need health care, you need dental care, you need free prescription drugs. Needymeds.org, needymeds.org. Everybody there is giving out free medication and even grants. They have grants here by nonprofit organizations, probably thousands of them, for any kind of diagnosis you have. You have, breast cancer and you're recovering and you need money to live on. That's the place. You have to go see a doctor somewhere and can't afford to get there. Here's the place for that kind of money. And they give grants. It's just full of grants and free stuff. Elder care. You're taking care of somebody or you're 60-year-old or yourself. Elder Care Locator. And you call this number, 800-677-1116, 800-677-1116. Say, I'm a senior or I'm taking care of a senior and I need to know. They need extra income, they need this, that, whatever they need. They're there to help you for free, but you call them. That's how you get it. You don't apply to some, you have debt problems you don't have, and you want to buy a house. Here, HUD.gov/counseling. You go there and find a local counselor that helps you with your credit problems, help you with the debt problems, any of those money problems, all free. It's free financial advice that nobody knows. You go to Google, you're going to find 1 billion people who want to get money to do the same thing you can get for free, as long as you know. That's why this is easy. So you call up that person, you get the list, and you click here and put in your zip code, and you find all the people locally that do this for free. You call them up, make an appointment to see them, and get fixed up. You want to start a business. You want to you want to start a nonprofit. You want to be a freelancer. You have an invention. All these things. You want to invest in real estate. Free help. These are mentors for you to start any kind of project you want to make money. And you go to americassbdc.org. Put in your zip code, make an appointment to see a free counselor. These are free people, mentors to help you do what you want in life. Don't give up on that. Okay, here's another one. Child Care Aware. Are you taking care of children? Okay, well, you go there, you go to this website, Child Care Aware, and you find at the, there's a state-by-state listing of all the programs that are available to take care of children. You have children? Well, you want to know about this site. Okay, the other thing, Common Cause. This is another one. This is where you find your elected official. See, your elected official is there for free to help you find what government agency will help you with something. So you call them, you talk to somebody and say, hey, this is what I have a problem with. I mean, it's going to be all over. Some are good, some are bad that they help you, but you have to try. And if the one doesn't work, you try another one, call another one, because there are thousands and thousands for every subject, that you have. And you need a better job. Well, here's what you do. You go to career, career, careeronestop.org. You put in find local help, put in your zip code, and you call them. That's right. You get on the phone and call them. Make an appointment. Hey, I need more money. Hey, where can I get money to live on while I'm looking for a job? Hey, I need a skill that I could get higher income. All that is there for free. Google won't show you those because Google wants you to spend money there. So they could get it, because Google's a big company, it has to feed themselves. But if you have these 7 websites and you have a phone, man, you'll never have to worry. And even though the people are making less, you'll know how to now make more and get those grants to help you make more. And that's what it's there for everybody that lives in America. I've been saying this for 50 years, and this is I think just a wonderful opportunity for everybody, but nobody knows. Nobody takes the time to find out because all they know is Google. No, don't go Google. That's what Let's Go Help. What we do is we have a community of people who help people get these programs. We got 12,000 people there now that are helping you take advantage of all these. So if you need help with this, join us. It's only $20 a month and you get unlimited help. Like right now, it's 8:00 p.m. my time, and there's members that are available live to ask questions, like on Zoom calls. Hey, how'd you get that money? What do you do? Do you have to fill out the form? How do you fill it? All those questions can be answered live with live people who just applied for the money. And they got it, so why don't you? Because you haven't tried, you haven't looked at the right places. Let me help you, please. We have a loving community, and everybody wants to help everybody succeed in life, and that's why we help each other. And with 12,000 people doing this, man, we're going to help a lot of people before I die. And that's what I plan to do. Just do this until I'm 81 years old. I figure I got about 10, 12 years left. And we also give out grants. Every month we give out over $70,000 in grants. $70,000. I thought I'd have to be Jeff Bezos or somebody to do that. No, just a little schmuck like me from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania is doing that now because it feels good. We're all in this community because it feels so good to give. So learn how to give and let us give to you too, because we're selfish. We love giving.